What's really frightening about quantum, like, particle physics and the ability to evaporate and devaporate in some form of scheme or schematic is it is so disorienting. And, like, what I really hated when the humans are like, well, how could you lose your place? Just retrace your steps. That doesn't work when you fall down a rabbit hole like in Alice in Wonderland and you're walking around and everything is not as it was before. That's how I've been traversing within this blown up, whatever, Cabbage Patch suit by Xavier. Zarina. Cesar? Will you what? There was a sleepover with a girl by the name of Lindsay Hauer. I met two Howers in my life. One I played soccer with, the other one I did not. And it was it was in the back field of where we went to elementary school every day. Or where I went to elementary school every day. I don't even know if she went to school with me. But her first name was Lindsay. And we had gray soccer shirts for the league. Clark Howard and Cookie. Clark, I think they were Lloyd Harvard Bath Club members. Clark sold insurance. They invited me over. And I remember her brother's name. I thought her brother's name was Dave. And he had a really tall, handsome, she had a really tall, handsome cousin. And then we went to some Hamptons beach house. I remember bringing, my grandmother had just bought me a teal, Teal, cassette player. It was a double cassette player, side by side, with an antenna radio for signal, for FM AM radio. And I remember I had George Michael cassette. There were two twin beds. And we were outside by where the beach and the water was. I ran inside for a second, and then I came back out and the radio was gone. And then I had to come home and tell my mom that somebody stole the radio while we were on vacation or whatever it was, but I wasn't with my parents. And I don't remember who was there. Like, the whole entire memory is just corrupted and wiped. I have another memory, similar, not beach, but which was warm weather. There was a memory of going, I think Vicky Gambardella. They lived on Midland. Jackie Lyberg went to the house with me after the Dances with Wolves event. Because Vicky was the only one that I really knew. She invited me up to Stowe, I think, Stowe, in Vermont to go skiing, which was the first time I was ever going to go skiing, which I was really excited about, although they seemed to know more. That entire memory is totally wiped and corrupted. Like, I can't, when I say corrupted, I don't have access to it. I don't have access to any conversations, any interactions, any whatever that happened while I was there. It was like one of those trips where you fall asleep in the car and then you wake up and you're somewhere else completely. It seems to have happened to me a lot when I was little. I do remember more of Booth Bay Harbor, Maine, but that was driving with Maria Mirza, Michael Mirza, and Alice Mirza in a gray Crown Victoria with Donna Mirza. I remember once we got there how cold it was, and the water, and collecting sea snails or sea slugs, and then them freezing overnight, and I was like devastated that we accidentally killed a living marine whatever. Um, but those holes in memory and the fact that time is not in a continuous sequence, the way things have transpired in this area is really frightening based on what they're doing in airtime on that and what my physicality has been. Whatever. It's star 1978, star 8378, Nicole, Cattaruzza. It's Earth, solar system, Milky Way, universe, galaxy is broken. It's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361. They had on some inside edition about someone by the name of Nicole. She reminds me, she's got this very Marilyn Monroe look. Almost reminds me of like a Nora Tiafreo from Nora was born in 1978. But what was interesting was that with Anna, she put Anna Nicole is that she put on so much weight. Like there was one photo of her in like her whatever, and then all of a sudden you see she just blew up. I don't know what her personal story was, but I'm going through a bit of that myself.